Yeah, this is why I can't have a nice yard. Shaking it back and forth, but won't quite come out. Did her in there pretty good. Got a full semi full of beans, 2 bins swept out, cows caught. Got all kinds of action going on this morning. You could say the semi's pretty full, allegedly. But we're getting grain hauled, so that's a plus. Loading. Here's just a hint of what's to come. This isn't exactly an ideal road to be towing a trailer down, and it's really not fun when you meet somebody like this. And this hill here, it's kind of making the truck talk a little bit. But what we got behind us is 4 tires, some metal, and a whole lot of hoses. So that's all I'm gonna let you know for this video. So if you want to see what I bought, I guess you're just gonna have to subscribe and watch the next video to find out. Good morning. Did a little unloading of some things today. You guys will have to keep watching to find out what that's for. Well, how's it going, all you cool cats and kittens? I just am on my way home from Newburgh right now. Took a load of beans down. Didn't record anything. Wasn't very exciting, so yeah, if you want to know what that entails, go back a video or two. It seems to be all I do these days. So you load the truck, you take the truck down, you dump the truck, you take the truck back, you load the truck, and you do it all over again. So kind of gets boring for you guys to watch. So yeah, that's what I did today. Hauled beans and crossed bumpy interstate bridges. So we're loading the usual, getting it nice and full. Now life down here is good today. It's extra good because 1, there's not a line today, or not much of one, not like there has been. And 2, there's a food truck here today, so life's good. Eating a bacon grilled cheese in line. Nice and fresh. Can't beat it. Take this all day, every day. I made myself proud down here too, because the lady working at the Probe asked me if she thought I could get any more on the trailer or not. I said no, probably not, but I'll try next load. This one is pretty full. Let's just say that there was a bean or 2 that fell off when I untarped it, so got this one a little too full. But we made it down here without getting pulled over, so it doesn't matter now. Well, good morning. We are headed to the semi. I came out and started it, went inside, ate my breakfast, so it should be nice and aired up now. So, got my nutritious morning drink. We're gonna hit the road. Well, we made it down here with the second load of the day. Beans have dropped 55 cents today, so this one's gonna hurt a little bit, but to make it feel better, I got myself 2 bacon grilled cheeses instead of 1 down here. So, you know, might be losing $550 a load, but hey, still got 2 grilled cheeses out of the deal. It's all about silver linings. Got to see the good in a bad situation, because there's plenty of them in farming. But damn, this is good grilled cheese. Well guys, it's been a while since I've recorded anything. Obviously I'm a little dirty right now. What I've been doing is working in the shop. These 3 need to get ready to go, but before I start working on them, as I start to wind down hauling grain, which is good news for you guys because I feel like I'm going to put out a lot better content now. Anyhow, put up a massive tarp here, the whole width of the shop, and then plastic wrapped up there in the rafters. So what I've done is I've sealed off this part of the shop from the middle door to the back door, and then the concrete part of the shop is now separate. So this back here is basically my cold storage, if you want to call it that, and just going to be parking equipment in here throughout the winter. And as I need to work on stuff, we're going to work on it on the concrete and the heated part of the shop. I'll show you something here. You guys see how those tarps are all bowed in right now? Even those, they're bowed in. The reason for that is there's a massive draft through here. This side of the shop is about 20 to 30 degrees colder on any given time, and the only difference is the tarps here. So there's a little sneak peek, and we'll hop into the other side of the shop and show you what's been going on. For starters, I moved the hydraulic and engine oil in here because this is gravel, and when it spills on gravel, it's not as big of a deal. When it spills on concrete, it's just a mess to clean up. Here, it keeps the dust down. Now the Steiger had a casualty. That's glass, and if you guys been paying real close attention, I guess in the back of the video, you'll see that that window's missing. So not really sure how that happened. Came in the shop one day and it was gone. So yeah, there wasn't really a hole in it or anything. The entire thing was just spider webbed, and I don't know. I don't know if getting hot and cold did it. I don't know if it had pressure on it. I don't know. But got a new one ordered. It's on its way, so that should be interesting. These two need quite a bit of attention before spring. Nothing major, but some stuff here and there that they need done. So oil changes, fuel filters, well, all the filters for both of them. That one has a hydraulic valve in the back that's acting up, and this one has a hydraulic valve that is also acting up, but it is on the box under the cab, not at the back of the tractor. This one doesn't really need anything other than filters changed. So on that note, we will head to the other side of the shop. Okay, so here we are on the other side of the shop. We got our flag up because, you know, patriotic. There is some new things coming to the farm. I'll just let you interpret that how you want. With all the space I cleared out here, I got room to put the Polaris. Moved that bench and whatnot over here. Just kind of got another work area over here now, so I've got a work area basically on both sides of the shop. All this stuff is now organized and kind of how I want it. There's still a little bit of work to be done, but not too terrible. Starting to put some planter parts and stuff up in there. Also starting to put, there's a new planter monitor. If you guys follow these videos or have been watching since last spring, you'll know my hatred for that Kinsey monitor I had. It's an old one. I think the new ones are a lot better, but it was an old one. So I did buy a precision planning monitor. I do have auto steer for the Magnum now. I got to install that. Got some goodies for the combine. Single point hookup, so I'm not gonna probably show what I bought yet in this video because there's more coming to it. But I bought some things for the combine. Other than that, the planter needs a lot of work, but I'll give you a little tour, kind of show you the other side of the shop and what I've been doing. So right here I have my grease, my lubricant stuff, my cleaning stuff, paint, which is like my extreme clean stuff for when I do touch-up paint. Gonna be tillage parts, planter parts, sprayer parts, combine parts, miscellaneous parts, tractor parts, in that order from season to season. That's how I want it laid out. I did lift the air compressor. It is now in the air. Buddy of mine, actually a couple buddies, we got this project knocked out, so kudos to them for helping out on that. So the air compressor's now in the air. Simplified the plumbing a little bit on that and added a hose reel, which is super handy. Just hang my air tools right here. This little cart here has some decent sized wheels on the back of it, so it rolls around the shop pretty good. So I'm gonna use that basically as a rolling cart when I'm working on something out here, that I can roll it around and put whatever tools, whatever parts I need on it and roll it around on the concrete. Now you will notice that there is a giant Jenga and cornhole set up and tables and chairs. We're having a bunch of family out tomorrow, and we have a big family, and we're quickly, we'll fill the house pretty quick, so we'll overflow out here to eat. So that's why this stuff's set up. Just a nice little spot to hang out. Did get quite a bit of stuff from Precision. These are brand new corn meters for the combine, corn meters for the planter. Should have some videos on tearing the planter apart. Basically gonna strip that thing down to the frame and rebuild it from scratch. I did think about trading, but it's a lot cheaper to just do this. So didn't go too overboard on Precision stuff, but am improving a thing or two. Organized this stuff. There's just some miscellaneous boxes down there. Cleaned all these off, got them organized. Moved this over here kind of out of the way. Got my trash barrel. Got a trash can over there for cans. And basically that's for metal or stuff that won't burn. This is for cardboard and stuff that will burn. So anyhow, got my tools organized a little bit. Got metric wrenches, standard wrenches, Milwaukee stuff. Hung my chargers up. Organized this toolbox, organized that toolbox. Got them how I want them. Put some decorative stuff up that's just from here, there, and everywhere. More decorative stuff. And yeah, just kind of redid the layout of this. I've got a lot more room in here. Obviously these tables and chairs aren't here all the time, but got a lot more room here to just kind of work on stuff. Honestly, there's enough room here now, like the smaller tractors or even the big ones, I could nose in here and still get in that door, so that's handy. I also like that I've got parking over there for the Polaris. Kind of cleaning that area up made a big difference. And I do need to still clean that room up there out. There's several things up there that need to find a new home. Now this thing is running right now because I've got to get a fuel line, but started working on this furnace today. It was given to me for free, so the price was right on it, I guess. Put some elbow grease into it. It had quite a few issues. It had sat for about 10 years and not been used. So got the blower motor going. Had this thing completely torn apart. It's a fuel oil furnace. So I had the nozzles out, the electrodes or whatever you want to call them out. Basically stripped that thing down to nothing and cleaned it all up and put it back together and rewired some things. The thermostat that I've got will actually work on a timer, so I can set it to be, 45 degrees in here at night and warm up to 60, 65 during the day, which will be nice, just to always have a heated shop. The fuel tanks are right on the other side of that wall, so I actually added another small fuel tank over there that's up on a stand, so it's just gravity feeding into here. I don't think you'll be able to see it, but I cut a little hole in the wall back there and ran my fuel line, but need some fittings to make it work out there. And I also have to run my exhaust pipe the rest of the way out. That is triple wall pipe. So for those of you that have wood furnaces and such, obviously I need to make sure that it's not in the way of my breaker box, but should work. Should be pretty nice to have in here. I am gonna run some ductwork up and to the other side of the shop, and I don't know, maybe put some along, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. Really, that thing has just as many BTUs as what that does, and if I run that for a half hour, 40 minutes, it'll get up to 60 or 70 in here with that curtain up, and that's warming up from 20 or 30 to 60 or 70, so really I don't have to run that all the time. Probably should have shut it off to record this. You guys could have heard a little better, but I think that that thing will definitely keep up with the shop. So yeah, that's what we've done with the place. Now, this definitely isn't the new, nice, pretty shops that some of you see on some of these videos or other people's farms, or what some of you guys have on your own farms, but you know what? I don't really have much money in renovating the place and making it how I want it, so you can't beat the price. Plenty of room to work on equipment. I do wish this shop was a couple foot taller and the doors were a couple foot wider, but we'll work with what we got. All the equipment we have right now will fit in here. Stuff that's tall like the combine just barely fit in here. You got to fold the hopper extensions down, and even then it's questionable. So anyhow, that's what we're doing, and hope you guys enjoy the little tour, little update of the shop. Well, we made it back down to ADM today. Brought a friend along today. This is Lola. She's a pretty awesome dog. Thought I'd bring her along for the ride. Well, that's a funny looking semi in front of me. You don't see those in line every day. She's interested though. Hey guys, I hope you enjoy the video. I know I'm cutting it a little bit short, a little bit quick, but hopefully they're not too boring. I'm gonna try and upload more. If you guys are interested, I guess you'll watch them. I kind of wasn't posting much because I didn't really think what I was doing was all that interesting, but people seem to want me to post more, so I guess I'll keep posting more. So if you do like what you're seeing, don't forget to like the videos or subscribe or drop a comment, whatever you want to do. If not, that's fine too. I'm not your boss, but hope you guys enjoy the videos, and I appreciate you guys watching, so stay tuned for the next one.